यहाँ से
क्या
यहाँ
सेट
तक
कर,
आएगी।
मैथमेटिक्स में कोई वर्ड सेट नहीं होता, मैथमेटिक्स में देयर इज नो वर्ड ऑफ सेटिंग.
यस सर।
we we either we performed an operation, either we add, either we multiply, either we subtract, or either we divide. So what
यस
operation we
सर।
have performed to constant?
Sir, sir, if you see in the definite integral, so we can write constant also. But we when subtract from the lower or upper limit and minus the lower limit, then it will cancel out each other's
ah
effect.
Actually what Yatindra have said is right. It will cancel out. Now how it will cancel out, that I will show you. If you put, first you put the upper limit and then we have the constant plus c. Okay, and then we put the lower limit and again then you have a constant plus c, but because of this minus sign, this will become minus c. So plus c and minus c, this will cancel out, and that is why this will become 0. So constant plus c here and minus c here, it will cancel out, and the remaining answer is 20, that is free from any constant. So we don't have a constant in definite integration. The reason is that it will cancel out from the putting the upper limit and the lower limit. I hope you, the one who are looking into this for the first time, they understand this concept. जो लोग पहली बार इसको देख रहे
Yes,
हैं,
sir. Yes, sir.
is this point clear? Okay. So in nutshell, in summary, the definite integration is nothing but it comprises of the lower limit and the upper limit. You put the upper limit and you put the lower limit in the integration, and then you get the final answer, which is a constant answer, which is a definite answer. Okay? Up coming back to the main concept, I discussed this point with you in the initial part of the integration, that if you visualize what is integration, integration is adding the small element to get the large one. Like what we have done in case of differentiation, differentiation is the tangent of the slope, right? Is a slope of the tangent. So what is differentiation? Is a slope of the tangent. What is integration then here? Integration, especially the definite integration, if we look into this physically, this represents the area bounded by the region. Now, for example, this answer 20, what is this 20? This is 20 is nothing, but this is the area bounded by the region. Which region? Region having the limit from -1 to 3. तो ये -1 से लेकर -1 to 3, ये जो आ रहा है -1 to 3, जो एक रीजन बन रहा है बाय दिस कर्व एक्स क्यूब. तो एक्स क्यूब जो रीजन बना रहा है, एरिया सबटेंड कर रहा है, एरिया बना रहा है फ्रॉम द लिमिट -1 to 3, दैट इज दिस 20. So always remember, whenever you calculate the integration, remember that we are taking this from the point of view of the area. We calculate the area. Now this concept of calculating the area
Sir,
is,
sorry to interrupt. Sir, can you please repeat that again? I missed that part.
okay. I am saying that when we calculate the definite integration, what actually it calculates, जैसे आंसर आ रहा है 20, तो ये 20 है क्या? कोई पूछे अगर आपसे व्हाट इज दिस 20, कोई फिफ्थ क्लास का स्टूडेंट आपसे पूछे व्हाट इज दिस 20, तो आप ये नहीं कहेंगे कि हमने इंडेफिनेट डेफिनेट इंटीग्रेशन निकाला और 20 आ गया. द पॉइंट इज मैथमेटिकली दिस 20 इज व्हाट? This 20 is nothing but it is the area bounded by the curve x cube from the limit -1 to 3. -1 से 3 तक लेकर ये जो कर्व x क्यूब है, ये जो एरिया बना रहा है, the value of that area is this 20. So what I want to tell you is that definite integration, when you put the limit lower and the upper, calculate the area bounded by the curve. What is the curve? Curve is the function. ये जो function fx था, ये कर्व बना रहा था, which is x cube. And now this curve is subtending the area having the limit from -1 to +3. Now I will show you my PowerPoint presentation that will help you to understand it better. ये जो मैंने अभी आपको बताया, I will tell you. Yeah, just put here. Is my slide visible to you?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir, not yet.
Okay, okay. Just is the slide visible?
Yes, sir. Now it's visible.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. This is what I have discussed. Integration of fx a to b. You get it, the integration, and you put the upper limit and the lower limit without putting constant, because constant is also already cancelled. ठीक है, ये तो मैंने आपको बता ही दिया. This is what we have already discussed with you. Now the point, what does it indicate? Definite integration, what does it indicate? And I told you it indicates the area. What do you mean by this area? May kindly ask you to look into this example. ये example जो आपके सामने से देखिए, the function is the constant 5 and we are taking the integration. Okay, now integration from which limit to which limit? From 1 to 3. Now this is a constant 5, so the integration will become 5x, and then you put the upper limit and the lower limit. Now below to this there is a diagram. ये जो diagram आप देख रहे हैं, what would you observe? You are observing a constant parallel line at a distance of 5. This constant parallel line is nothing but the constant function 5. And then you see the shaded portion below to that. This shaded portion is a representation of the area from the limit x is equal to 1 to x is equal to 3. तो ये आप देख रहे हैं जो शेडेड पोर्शन है, ये x is equal to 1 से लेकर x is equal to 3 तक जो कर्व ये x is equal to 5 बना रहा था, that shaded portion is this. I hope partly this concept is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm changing my slide, showing you some more examples to understand the area concept. See this. What is the function here? हम किसका इंटीग्रेशन निकाल रहे हैं यहाँ पर?
X.
X. And what is the limit? 1 to 3.
1 to 3, sir.
1 to 3. Now see the curve which is given. See the shaded portion. If you see the shaded portion is the curve is this line, and then you see the shaded portion which is the area bounded by the limit 1 to 3. तो 1 से लेकर 3 तक जो एरिया कवर्ड हो रहा है उसे शेडेड कर दिया गया है, because that is the outcome, that is the result of the integration that is calculated by integration. I'll show you some more diagram to make it more clear. इसको देखिए आगे.
सर लास्ट वाले ग्राफ में स्लोप क्यों जा रहा है? वो जो लाइन है
वो इसलिए जा रहा है क्योंकि you are talking about this one.
यस सर.
ये स्लोप जो आप देख रहे हैं, ये लाइन है जो कि इस फंक्शन को प्लॉट. आप बताइए फंक्शन क्या है? fx क्या है यहाँ पर? fx क्या है? x है. तो अगर आप fx इज इक्वल टू x को ग्राफ पेपर पे प्लॉट करेंगे तो आपको यही लाइन मिलेगी जो यहाँ पे बनी हुई है, विच इज मेकिंग एन एंगल ऑफ 45 डिग्री विद द एक्स एक्सिस. ये जो आप देख रहे हैं ना लाइन विच इज मेकिंग एन एंगल ऑफ 45 डिग्री विद द एक्स एक्सिस, ये fx इज इक्वल टू x का कर्व है. दैट इज इफ यू प्लॉट इट ऑन द ग्राफ पेपर यू विल गेट दिस, राइट?
सर तो जो एरिया बाउंड हम यानी फाउंड वो निकालते हैं वो सर एक्स एक्सिस के हिसाब से निकालते हैं, यानी एक्स एक्सिस से जो वो बनाता है वो.
अब आपको सोचिए, इसका ये बड़ा अच्छा क्वेश्चन पूछा आपने. आपको सोचिए ये कह रहे हैं एक्स एक्सिस के अक्रॉस क्यों निकाल रहे हैं, आप वाई एक्सिस क्यों नहीं ले रहे? तो आप देखिए इंटीग्रेशन जब हम निकाल रहे हैं तो हमने लिखा है एक्स डॉट, आगे क्या लिखा हुआ है? dx. So that is we are taking the integration with respect to x. So because we are taking the integration with respect to x, that is why it is with respect to x axis. अगर इसको मैं x की जगह डॉट dy कर दूं तो फिर ये y एक्सिस के अक्रॉस.
तो इसमें हम लोग ये भी तो बोल सकते हैं बिकॉज
Zishan, are you getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Kritika, please tell me.
सर जैसे ईशान ने बोला कि हम लोग इसमें एक्स एक्सेस से क्यों ले रहे हैं, हम लोग ये भी तो बोल सकते हैं बिकॉज जो हम लोगों का एरिया कवर्ड हो रहा है उसमें हम लोगों का बेस जो है वो एक्स एक्सिस है। अगर हम लोग और मोरोवर इंटीग्रेशन जो हम लोग कर रहे हैं विद रेस्पेक्ट टू एक्स कर रहे हैं, अगर वही चीज हम लोग विद रेस्पेक्ट टू वाई कर रहे होते तो शेडेड एरिया का जो बेस पार्ट होता वो हम लोगों का वाई एक्सिस होता।
तो कृतिका शायद मैंने यही बताया है।
Yes, sir.
कहीं मैं कोई चाइनीज लैंग्वेज में, जापानीज लैंग्वेज में तो
नहीं
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 बता
सर मैं
रहा
आपका नहीं सर मैं एक्चुअली इलैबोरेट कर रही
नहीं
थी।
नहीं मैं समझ गया, मैं अब जस्ट जोकिंग, मैंने भी वही बात, मैं भी वही
सर मैं
बात कह
एक्चुअली
रहा था।
इलैबोरेट कर रही थी।
हाँ नहीं नहीं, आपका आपका बहुत अच्छा स्टाइल है इलैबोरेशन, यू हैव अ गुड कमांड ऑफ इलैबोरेटिंग। बिल्कुल राइट, यही बात मैं जिशान को बता रहा था कि देखिए जाहिर सी बात है, एक नेचुरल क्वेश्चन है कि क्यों ये एरिया वाई एक्सिस के अक्रॉस क्यों नहीं है। तो मैंने उनको वही बताया, क्योंकि हम इंटीग्रेशन एक्स के अक्रॉस निकाल रहे हैं, और ये बात कहां से निकल कर आ रही है, ये बात लिखी हुई है, बिकॉज डॉट डीएक्स लिखा हुआ है। तो दैट इज एन इंडिकेशन दैट आर इंटीग्रेशन इज विद रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स। इससे एक बात और निकल कर आती है, कभी भी इंटीग्रेशन में ये मत करिएगा खाली एक्स लिखा आप लिख दें, या खाली एक्स स्क्वायर लिख दें, या खाली एक्स क्यूब लिख दें। हमेशा dx या dy जो भी है वो लिखना जरूरी होता है, ताकि ये समझ में आ जाए कि हम इंटीग्रेशन किसके रिस्पेक्ट में लिखा है। तो आई थिंक कृतिका, आई एम एबल टू elaborate it properly.
Yes sir, I cannot comment over it.
नहीं, आप कर सकती हैं, you have a full
Sir,
right
I'm
to
not
comment.
in that. Sir, I'm not in that position to comment over it. You are my supervisor, so I think you have the more authority to do that.
नहीं नहीं, it is not a matter of authority. You have a right as a student to seek clarification, and it's my duty to answer your query and simplify the concept as far as it is possible. अभी तो थोड़ा लिमिटेशन ये हो रही है कि ऑनलाइन मोड में है, और मतलब मैं तो मैथ्स बोर्ड पे पढ़ाता हूँ, ब्लैक बोर्ड पे। मुझे ये तो मैं बस यूज कर रहा हूँ, इसीलिए मैं वर्ड ओपन कर लेता हूँ, और वर्ड से फिर भी मुझे थोड़ा सेटिस्फेक्शन हो जाता है। लेकिन मैं आपको सच बताऊं तो मुझे अंदर से सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं होता। जब मैं आपको अभी जो मैंने लास्ट क्लास इंटीग्रेशन की थी, तो आप यकीन नहीं करेंगे, मैंने क्लास लेने के बाद मुझे बहुत अंदर से फील हुआ कि मैंने आज क्या बताया। मुझे लग रहा था मैं खुद नहीं समझा पा रहा कि मैं क्या बता रहा, because the time was short and I was just going through from one question to another question. So that gives me a lot of dissatisfaction after completion of the class, and that goes on for the entire day. आज मैं थोड़ा बता रहा हूँ आपको, आज थोड़ा सा मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन आंसर पूछ रहा हूँ, हालांकि मैं बहुत बेसिक बता रहा हूँ। कुछ लोग ये भी सोच रहे होंगे आपके बैच में कि ये तो हमें सब पता है, ये तो हमें सब आता है। तो आई अंडरस्टैंड दैट मोस्ट ऑफ यू हैव ऑलरेडी सॉल्व द क्वेश्चंस ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन, लेकिन इस तरह के क्वेश्चन जो होते हैं, जो अब जो लोग पूछ रहे हैं, जैसे अभी पूछा, जिशान ने पूछा, या और भी छोटी छोटी क्वेरीज this is the last opportunity. After that, you move to any other thing. You don't have that chance to clarify all these concepts. चलिए, तो I will move to next slide. By and large, it is, if I would say, I hope the concept of definite integration is clear to all of you. Is
Yes,
clear
sir.
to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, without wasting your time, I would directly come to those aspects of definite integration which are useful for business organization. Because remember that we are learning these concepts of integration from the point of view of its application to business organization. बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में ये कहाँ यूज होता है, कैसे यूज होता है, कौन कौन सी टाइप की प्रॉब्लम है दैट मैनेजर फेसेस, एंड वी सॉल्व इट by the application of definite integration. That is our object. So let me directly move to a few questions from the from the business organization's point of view, and how do we apply the concept. Some very interesting questions. I would come to that. I request all of you to please read this question for 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes of your time, read this question, and then if possible, note down the function which is given in this question. Yes. So is the question, are you able to understand this question? I will read it out for you.
Yes, sir.
My dear student, now the maintenance cost is given in the form of so this question is about the maintenance cost of a multi-story building. Okay, and the important point that you have to understand is that rate of increase in the maintenance cost is given by a mathematical function, which is given as m dash x is equal to 90x square plus 50,000. Always remember rate of increase. So what does this indicate? This is the marginal cost of maintenance. So this is MC actually, which is given 90x square plus 15. Now, what is our question? The manager is interested in calculating the total maintenance cost. So the question here is that from marginal cost we are moving towards total cost. तो आप बताइए मुझे कि if you are moving from marginal cost to total cost, what is the direction? Differentiation or integration?
सर इंटीग्रेशन हमें
Integration.
सर हमें जो फंक्शन दे रखा है वो डिफरेंशिएशन करने के बाद दे रखा है, तो हमें इसको इंटीग्रेट करना है, उसके बेसिस पे हम लोगों को टोटल मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट फिगर आउट करा सकते हैं हम लोग.
Exactly. Right. So the marginal function is given to us, marginal cost is given to us. Now the question is that we have to take the total cost. Now the point that read the question carefully, that it is not only that they are asking you the total maintenance cost function. वो आपसे total cost function नहीं पूछ रहे. They are asking you total cost of manufacturing, and now it is mentioned from the end of the year 2, that is from the end of second year till the end of seventh year. So what is this 2 and end of 2 and
Sir, limits.
सर
Limits.
सर
Limits.
इंटीग्रेशन लिमिट्स.
limit?
Definite integration होगा sir.
चलिए, good, very good. Definite integration होगा. That's understandable here. Now tell me one thing. What is the lower and what is the upper limit?
सर लोअर लिमिट इज 2 एंड अपर लिमिट इज
2
7.
and upper 7.
7.
10 to 8.
अच्छा,
Lower limit is 3 and upper limit is 8.
Yes, sir. 3 and 8.
हाँ, देखिए ये इसीलिए मैंने आपको लिमिट में मैंने ये डिस्कस किया. Now see the question once again. From the end of second year, so second year is already completed. Now what it is a start of which year? Third year.
थर्ड ईयर.
So the lower limit is 3 and the end of 7. So end of 7 means that the final 7. So that is the limit starts from 3 to 7. And we have to take the definite integration. I will show you. So if you take the definite integration, yes. Will you please tell me what is the integration of 90x square?
90x cube by 3.
So 30x cube.
90x cube by 3, which is 30x cube plus 5000
X.
x. क्या सब लोग बताइए जो लोग पहली बार इंटीग्रेशन कर रहे थे, आर यू ऑल कंफर्टेबल? आर यू एबल टू कैलकुलेट द इंटीग्रेशन नाउ?
Yes, sir.
कोई ऐसा स्टूडेंट तो नहीं है जिसको अब इस इंटीग्रेशन निकालने में कोई प्रॉब्लम हो? If it is the case, please tell me, not now, tell me somewhere some other time. I will go for a remedial class, some fundamental class of telling you how to differentiate and how to integrate. ठीक है, अभी मैं इसी को आगे कंटिन्यू करता हूं. So we have this. Now if you put the limit, yes, is this what we have to do?
Yes, sir.
Because I have shown you the solution now. Just find it out. If you put it, what is the value that you are getting? All of you please calculate on your own and tell me what is the final answer that you are getting out from it.
So same answer, 29840.
Excuse me, sir, but you said that the upper limit will be 8, so why you have written 7?
I'm sorry, will you please repeat your question?
Sir, you said that the limits will be 8 and 3, and sir, you have written in the solution 7 and 3.
No,
So why is it so?
Okay, I have never said that the upper limit is 8. Just try to understand the reason. See the language. End of second year. Now just see it from the point of view of the number line. इस concept को आप number line पे देखिए. End of second year. So end of second year, if I am talking about which number you will place, 3. Okay, fine. You agree with this, that end of second year I will put x is equal to 3. Lower limit is 3. Let's see the
Yes, sir.
end of 7th year. Now here, end of 7th year here stands for not the start of the 8th year. It is, we have to stop it at this point of time. So we keep it x is equal to 7. अगर ये एंड ऑफ 7th ईयर लोअर लिमिट पे होता तो फिर हम 8 लेते, लोअर लिमिट तो हम 8 कर देते, बट इफ बिकॉज दिस इज इन द अपर लिमिट, सो एंड ऑफ 7th ईयर हियर स्टैंड फॉर दैट यू पुट x is equal to 7.
Okay, sir.
I think the best way to understand this is you draw the number line and starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 and keep it till 7. Then you will understand it कि एक जगह हम कंप्लीशन पीरियड लेंगे और एक जगह हम स्टार्टिंग पीरियड लेंगे. जैसे लोअर लिमिट में हमने स्टार्टिंग पीरियड लिया 3 और अपर लिमिट में हमने कंप्लीशन पीरियड लिया 7. दोनों जगह हम कंप्लीशन पीरियड नहीं ले सकते.
Okay, sir, got it. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Similarly, we have this question, and again we have the total cost of printing dictionaries, which is given, and then they have asked you to calculate the average cost and so like this thing. You will please see this question and find it out. So what I will do, I will share some questions today. I'm just preparing some questions for you. I will share some questions on definite integration. You may please solve those questions on your own, and then in the next class, I would try to find it out. I will try to solve. I will try to take up your queries first. मैं आपके queries जो भी होंगी, जो भी questions होंगे उनको take up करूँगा और फिर then I will answer your questions. Important announcement is that we have shared one webinar for the certification of Microsoft. This is an official mail from Microsoft that we have received, and the chairman has marked this email to me and with a request to forward it to first year students. The webinar is free of cost. You need not to pay anything. Registration is free. You may, if possible, you may please attend it because the certification that they are offering are quite relevant from the point of view of business management. So because I have received a lot of queries from the student that, sir, which type of package and which part of certification do we need for data analytics and all the other upcoming and current areas. So it's quite relevant from that point of view. And the certifications are very authentic because that has been directly given by Microsoft. Second important point is that tomorrow, Professor Jamal, the chairman of the department, will engage the class because he will take up the next unit of quantitative technique. Most likely, he will take up probability or linear programming. I will now interact with you once he allow me to join in between. But the initial few lectures he will engage about the probability and the linear programming, and then I will jump into the discussion. And I'm here, no problem. By the way, I'm always ready to take the remedial session for the calculus part, differentiation and integration, which I have discussed with you anytime as per your convenience. अगर आपको कोई फ्री पीरियड होगा, कोई पीरियड होगा तो उसमें आप मुझे बता दीजिएगा, मैं एक एक्स्ट्रा पीरियड इसमें ले लूंगा जिसमें मैं इंटीग्रेशन और डिफरेंशिएशन की क्वेरीज हैंडल करूं.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है, that's all from my side.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.